Hmm.
Welcome to Wednesday, everybody.
Based on that video of us, that would be headbanging music right there. I don't know if that qualifies, but it's fun. Hey, it's Curtain Jen in the morning. Our pod and video cast. We have it for you 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of every week. So please like, follow, and subscribe. And let's get right into it. I like how you put this. Welcome to Wednesday, another day at the Nut Hut.
Another day
Jen,
at the Nut Hut. Things
indeed.
coming up on the show. Heavy soda.
Mm.
If you want to exercise more, we have the answer on how you can do that.
How about what are you looking forward to and dreading now that it's fall? That was our question of the day from Monday, and you came through as always. Also, if you're looking for some dating tips and don't know who to ask, how about we've got dating tips from 2,000 years ago that still apply today?
Yeah, what Sabrina Carpenter thinks about men. And we're going to talk about Toys R Us, Chick-fil-A, smoke alarms, and so many more things. We have such a variety of topics on the show, and I love it.
Should we just get started then?
Yeah, but hold on. Can you play
Oh,
can you play some baseball music real quick?
yes.
That one.
Hang on a sec. What do you have a story about baseball?
Yes, that I forgot to put in our show notes. Last night, in an eighth inning rally, the Mariners won their game and they clinched the wild card. So now it's kind of like gravy. Like, how much more can we get in the playoffs? Like, can we win the overall whatever league thing? I'm
You
not
mean
even
the
talking.
division?
Yes. And then we get home field advantage and we get a bye the first week. Like, so yay, Mariners. They haven't done this. They've only done it one other time since 2001. Like, what the hell?
It sounds to me like they should just go ahead and give the Mariners the World Series win just now. So here you go.
I mean, you know what? The
Hmm.
thing is it's possible. Like, we're in it.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty stinking awesome.
It's really freaking awesome. So I'm wondering if when
Hmm?
the playoffs start, if you'd be willing to switch out your Kraken sweatshirt for a Mariners sweatshirt.
Okay.
You will?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what, although it is hockey season and the Kraken lost last night preseason, so it doesn't really count, but it gives you an idea. Um, yeah, it was. We've got a lot of young new players. They're
They're just
fast.
they're
They're quick.
practicing. They're good. They're practicing. So when the regular
Right.
season comes, they're gonna like come out and surprise people.
Right. But what always is I don't want to say the issue, it's just the way things go, is they don't have the experience yet. And so, fast and quick and, accurate shooting is all great, but I think the knowledge that comes with being a veteran, that's why you keep some veterans in the team too, because they're also good.
Yeah,
So
they'll
we
get
see, but
there. They'll get there.
we will get there. Okay, you're not going to know this song, but what was I going to play, like Star Wars or something? No.
Or this is planet Earth.
You're going to go with a deep cut from Duran Duran for this story?
Okay, I only bring this story up because, well, number one, my oldest daughter loves, loves, loves space things. And number
Okay.
two, it's kind of a local story.
No
Um,
Imperial Death March on violin?
no.
All right.
NASA announced its 10 new astronaut candidates this week, marking the first time in the space agency's 66-year history that there are mostly women. There are 6 women and 4 men that make up the latest group of space goers, which includes military personnel, scientists, a former ultimate frisbee pro, which is so funny to me. But I
Mm.
bring this up because one of those people one of these women
Hmm.
call home Washington State. Washington State is home. She was born in Washington, D.C., but considers Sammamish, Washington, her hometown. Her name is Lauren Edgar. She's
Right. She's part of that class that, well, here's the mathy part. She's part of a class undergoing a candidacy training program at the Johnson Space Center in Houston. So she graduated from Skyline High School in Sammamish, got her bachelor's degree in earth sciences. What good is an earth science degree going to do you when you're in space? You need space sciences,
well, keep
okay?
reading though. That's
I'm
not
just
it.
Modified with engineering sciences. Okay. She graduated from Dartmouth College in 2007, then studied geology. She's a smart person.
Yeah, she's got her master's degree and her doctorate. Like
Okay.
she's doing great things, and I just think it's so cool that she gets to go do this, and she's from here.
Mm-hmm. And I needed to have, uh, is it the ladies doing it for themselves? Is that the name of the song?
I don't know.
Okay.
Here's what one of the NASA administrators or acting administrator said. One
Yep.
of these 10 could actually be one of the first Americans to put their boots on Mars' surface. That's how close we are to getting there. I hope it's Lauren. I hope it's Lauren.
I know I'm joking around about it, but that is actually really, really great news.
It's
Really
mega.
awesome news.
It's mega news for those 10 people, but I'm super excited there's someone local in there. Okay,
And
that is all.
just that they're so close to going to Mars too. Wow. So, Sabrina Carpenter, she is obviously super hot right now. I'm not talking about not just physically, but also, not just her physical beauty, but also she's on fire, as they say.
She's talented. It's
Sabrina Carpenter has conflicting feelings about men, it says. This is from Vogue Italia. I guess that's the Italian version of Vogue. In a cover story, she says men are a, quote, really fun species to watch, but in both a good way and a bad way. According to Sabrina Carpenter, quote, I feel really adored, inspired, and loved by some of the men, and really confused, attacked, and ridiculed by others.
Okay.
Is that not just other humans in general in life?
Yes.
Quote, when one of my friends announces she's having a son, I rejoice for that child because I know he'll be raised right.
What?
Now, I don't know if that's a comment about males or a comment about her friends or good parents.
Sabrina Carpenter, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to guess that she does not have a master's degree and a doctorate from California Institute of Technology like Lauren does.
But she is a darn good singer.
She is
and performer.
a darn good singer. So if you're a dude and you want to date Sabrina Carpenter, maybe keep that in mind, that she thinks that you're awesome and at the same time not greatest.
That's a great segue.
Is that what I got from the story?
That's a great segue to the next topic because we're going to give dating tips.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Dating tips
All right, Jen.
2,000 years ago that still apply. So someone looked back, I don't even know, I was like, how did they even do this? Someone looked back at dating advice from a poet in ancient Rome named Ovid. And some of this still rings true. And here it is. You have to make an effort. Ovid told men they shouldn't expect their soulmate to just magically appear. You have to put yourself out there. Quote, she will not come floating down to you through the tenuous air. She must be sought. Sought after, exactly. Number 2 on this list, the dating tips from 2,000 years ago. You probably won't find your soulmate at a bar. Also said you wouldn't choose the right person if you're drunk, which is probably also true. Yeah. And finally, don't look like a slob. His quote, do not let your nails project and let them be free of dirt, nor let any hair be in the hollow of your nostrils. And let not the breath of your mouth be sour and unpleasing. In other words, brush your teeth, cut your nails, and pluck those nose hairs. What do you say about boogers? What do you call it? Bats in the cave? That's what it is. And bugs in your grill if you got some stuff in your teeth. Oh, man. Those are some good tips, I guess. They are good tips. It was all yellow. Oh, came along. I wrote a song for you. This is the most bologna slice story ever. You have heard about the Coldplay Jumbotron couple. This was a huge, everybody had their opinion on this. It was a huge scandal. Yeah, this is when there was a couple, quote unquote, a couple at a Coldplay concert. They popped up on the Jumbotron. Turns out
It was the CEO of a company and the HR director, I think.
Yes, yes, correct.
They were
That
just
is
sitting there
true.
holding each other, swaying back and forth with the music. And of course, you know, all hell broke loose when they went up on the Jumbotron. Well,
Both of them no longer play or employed at the astronomer company.
yes. And this is from a source, quote unquote. Ex-astronomer CEO Andy Byron and Kristen Cabot were, quote, just friends. Here's the quote. Kristen and Andy had an excellent working relationship, a great friendship, but there was no affair. It was inappropriate, they say, to be hugging your boss at a concert, and she accepts full responsibility for it. But the scandal, the downfall, the loss of the job, all of that is unfair. Jen Pirak, what do you got to say about this?
Okay. We all saw on the Jumbotron
Mhm.
Andy with his arms in back of Kristen, with his arms around her waist. That is not just friends. Just friends don't do that. Don't
Jen,
don't even with me on this.
Jen Pirak and I have gone to a number of concerts together, and we never
Oh,
sat there arm in arm, swaying back and forth to the music. That's more than friends, I
and
think.
here's the other thing. If they were just friends, why were they so quick to hide from that camera? Just
Because they
don't even.
weren't.
Andy and Kristen just don't even.
I wonder, but here's the thing. I know that they ended up, I know that she filed for divorce, and was he already in the process? Regardless, I wonder if those two are a couple now. If it seemed like they're not, then that was an awful big waste of time and money and effort.
You mean Kristen and Andy if they're a couple?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to give them even any more time.
Okay. I can take the hint. All right. On to this. If you want to exercise more, just go to bed earlier.
I mean, that's it. You just spoiled the whole story.
That's the headline. You put that in there.
I know I forgot to gray out the just go to bed earlier part.
Yeah, that wasn't a very, I apologize. We're supposed to do what you call a tease before you do the story, and that was not a very good tease. All right, so here's the thing. If you want to exercise more but can't seem to do it, the weird fix that this expert is saying, and I guess this is based on
a new study found too.
Yeah, go to bed earlier. Those who go to bed earlier are more likely to get some exercise the next day. I thought somehow you were exercising in your sleep.
Me too. I was like, is this a magical thing? No, it is not.
Yeah. 20,000 people were tracked. The ones who went to bed by 9 o'clock got around 30 more minutes of exercise the following day compared to the night owls who stayed up till 1 o'clock a.m. Parts of it could be that early birds are just more on top of things. They take their health more seriously, but that doesn't mean you cannot adjust.
The study found that when night owls made a conscious effort to go to bed earlier, Randy all, the amount of exercise they got went up almost automatically.
Why are you calling out Randy?
I'm not for the exercise part because he's like goes to bed like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's not
and
good.
Our poor friend Carrie gets woken up.
That's true. So according to this, if you want to get in better shape, turn off the TV, stop scrolling TikTok, and get some rest.
And then go get some exercise the next day. The end.
Well, have you ever found, you probably haven't, because if you don't weigh yourself regularly, how is it that you actually lose a little bit of weight while you're sleeping? Have you noticed that?
Because you're not eating.
Well, understood. I guess your body is still burning calories even as you sleep. There you go.
Yeah.
Because, you go to bed and you're whatever, say you're 200 pounds even, you go to bed and then you wake up and you're 199.3. Did you just yawn at me? Everybody, if you're not watching the video, Jen Pirak is a yawner, a rude yawner in the middle of one of their best shows ever, right?
All right.
Question of the day from Monday is now, first day of fall is past now. It was Monday. But what are you most looking forward to now that it's fall, and what are you dreading about fall? We put that up for everybody to answer, and as always, you guys came through.
Yep. Susan said, looking forward to spring, dreading winter.
By the way, a lot of these are the same answer. We did not go through and organize these, but a lot of people said, we'll get to it. Gerald, looking forward to sleeping more comfortably, not looking forward to the shorter days.
Laurel said, looking forward to the leaves changing color, which are so beautiful. I agree. And not looking forward to the leaves dropping in our backyard and turning into such wetness to have to rake and pick up.
Leslie Ann, looking forward to the sunshine, not looking forward to the cold.
Leslie Ann, looking forward to the sunshine, not looking forward to the cold.
the question, what are you looking forward to and not looking forward to about fall? She says October hikes and cozy sweaters. She's looking forward to, not looking forward to it being dark at 4:30.
Brad said foliage. He's looking forward to that. And Phil said, looking forward to spring. Dread the near presence of snow shovels because they're scary.
I didn't know anybody in Seattle knew how to shovel snow. I just thought that the snow came and
Phil,
people left it there.
not everybody who listens is in Seattle, Kurt. We are a national and international show. Thank you very much. Phil is in the mid. He's in, I'm pretty sure Phil's in Indiana.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good point. He understands snow shovels then.
Yeah.
Becky, I'm so looking forward to the Mariners making the playoffs and doing well. I dread the rain and the short, dark days of fall. Halsey says, looking forward to Christmas lights, trees, and snow, cozy days at home with my babies, with Coco, movies, and a fireplace, all the family time and giving thanks. That's a long but accurate. The thing she's not looking forward to, dreading how fast this year has gone by.
Yeah. Sandra, the least thing, darkness. The best thing, everything else. And Lane said, cooler temperatures is what he's looking forward to. He is not looking forward to the pumpkin spice craziness, which has already started, by the way.
It's true. The craziness is upon us.
Yeah.
Amanda says less daylight. Is that looking forward to or not looking forward to? I guess
Maybe
not, probably. Dorothy says everything about autumn she's looking forward to, including colorful leaves, pumpkin spice, and Thanksgiving, which is her favorite holiday. Dorothy says, I'm not looking forward to snow and icy driving conditions during the winter.
Eric said he's looking forward to fall foods and he's not looking forward to gray, rain-filled days. Steve said probably singing the chill of an early fall. Oh, okay. Singing the chill of an early fall by George Strait.
The song is called The Chill of an Early Fall, I guess, by George Strait. Okay. Jen Kincaid-Pierak. He specifically is saying that to you, Jen.
I don't know why. But thank you, Steve. Anne said welcoming a new season and a new beginning for all of us and not looking back.
Andrea, looking forward to in fall, seeing the leaves change color, boots and sweaters and cozy comfort dinners.
Sweater weather.
And not looking forward to when it starts getting dark around 4 o'clock. That's been pretty common. You know, Carrie even says cozy blankets using the fireplace, not looking forward to gray skies and rain.
And Sarah said sweater weather. She's looking forward to sweater weather.
You have to say it that way one more time.
Sweater weather.
All right. Corey, looking forward to next summer, dreading rain, gray, and drizzle for the next 7 months.
Jody said she's also looking forward to summer. Karina said cool, crisp days sound nice. Not ready for the rain. And Marilyn said just cooler weather. She's looking forward to just cooler weather. Same with Debbie too. Debbie's saying just cooler weather. I don't like that the rest of the year flies by so fast. And then I put Heather's last because I really liked it.
And this is what Heather is looking forward to and not looking forward to about fall. Go.
I love everything about fall. The crisp morning sunrises. No, she lives in Moses Lake, by the way. Warm afternoons, homemade soup by the fire pit, and comforting smells, the brilliant colors, and all the cozy feelings that seem to linger in the air. She's not ready for the icy Eastern Washington roads and those long days of leaving work before the sun rises and coming home long after it's set. But she said, fall is such a beautiful reminder that every season is magical.
And that's it's not difficult to explain, but I think it's difficult for people to understand that have never lived this far north. I'm talking about the entire, Pacific Northwest, where I mean, the time change and the adjustments and stuff like that to give you more daylight is one thing. But growing up, I mean, where did I work? In Detroit and Cincinnati and all over the place. The days got shorter in winter, but it wasn't like you woke up and it was pitch black and then you got done with work and it was pitch black. That's that takes a toll, I think, on some people.
For sure it does. And I used to not like fall at all. And my ex-mother-in-law, she helped me appreciate fall more. She's like, look, I mean, really take in the beautiful colors of the leaves that are changing because they really are beautiful, and embrace the fact that you get to wear your sweaters and you get to be with family and have cozy dinners and all the things. So I'm going
to say also hot apple cider.
Oh yeah, with caramel in it.
Which you could drink any time of year, but somehow it's a fall thing.
Better in the fall.
Can call anyone, but there's no one home, and you're not gonna reach my telephone. Out in the club and I'm sipping that cup, and you're not gonna reach my telephone. Call anyone, but there's no one home.
Okay, Kurt, where do you carry your phone?
Um, well, typically I carry it because I'm wearing a hoodie, which is a sort of semi-retired guy. I wear nothing but hoodies. I keep it in my hoodie pocket.
So your front pocket of your hoodie. If you don't have a hoodie pocket, where do you put it?
Uh, Front pocket, right or left. I don't know if it's right or left pocket, but front. Yeah.
Of your pants?
Yes.
The front?
Yeah. You have pockets in the front and the back of your jeans, right? Is that what we're talking about? What do you keep it in your hip pocket?
I mean, if I'm gonna put it in a pocket, yeah, it's in my back pocket, not my front pocket. It would get in the way when I sit down and stuff.
What won't it get in the way if you sit down and it's in your back pocket?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Okay, well, the reason we are saying this is because this survey that or random poll that someone did was like so surprised that 5% of people carry their phone in their underwear.
What?
Yeah, 5% claim that they carry their phone in their underwear. Now, here's the deal. Okay, so 57% of people say they carry their phone in their right pant pocket.
Me.
You think, but I feel like isn't that the like in the back? 19% of it keep it in their left pocket. 12% carry it in a bag, like a purse or a man purse, that is.
Right, and here's 7% keep it in their back pocket.
Oh my God, most people keep their phone in their front pocket.
Yes, Jen. It turns out that people are free to choose. Now, how do you carry it in your underwear? Some people may have been, what? Some of the people might have been messing around, but in the comments, women note that they don't always have much of a choice.
Yes.
Women's clothing doesn't always get the same size pocket of men's clothing, and so they don't want to carry it in a purse around inside the house. They're going to either slip it in their waistband or in their bra. Okay, I said it's not actually in their underwear. It's like where your pants pocket would be if it was big enough to.
I oftentimes put it in my waist, and sometimes it starts to fall down my leg. Okay, that's all. I was just wondering. I didn't know you kept it in your front pocket. I couldn't do that.
Where does your boyfriend keep his phone?
Well, he always wears he's wearing working pants a lot of times, so he carries it in his, those side pockets of the like Carhartts and
oh, I see.
Wrangler working pants.
The utility pockets.
Yes, but let me think. I feel like he keeps in his back pocket. I don't know. Now I just meant to pay more attention.
Well, congratulations, 7%er. I hope you're happy.
Okay.
Heavy soda. We've talked about this before.
We have?
We mentioned heavy sodas. Yeah. No, wait. What was the one where you mixed in?
Dirty.
Dirty. Okay. We talked about dirty sodas before.
We talked about dirty sodas, but now we're talking about heavy sodas. There's a difference, kind of. So I watched a video on this because I'm like, what in the name of whatever is happening here? So it's a new trend called heavy sodas, which is apparently catching on at some gas station soda machines. Because here's the thing. I guess you can adjust on the machine, like people that own the machines can adjust on the machine how much carbonated water comes out and how much sugary syrup comes out to make the soda, right?
Sure. Yeah, we've all had it. We've all had it where there wasn't enough syrup, and you're like, "This is flat."
Yeah.
Or there wasn't enough carbonated water. So okay. So anyway, please continue.
Okay, so this is really like a new thing in South Missouri. So, but it's going viral on social media. So gas stations are putting way more sugary, like kicking up the sugary thing that comes out, so that they're calling it. So yes, the syrup. Sorry, and they're calling it heavy soda because it's super, super sugary, syrupy, sweet.
So just to say, for instance, just say that the ratio is supposed to be 1 part carbonated water to 1 part syrup, and so they're doing 1 part carbonated water to maybe 3 parts syrup. And
they actually label it on the thing heavy soda, so you're getting like lots of sweetness.
So here's well, I don't know what the downside. Some people are warning about the obvious health concerns, but there's a practical explanation too. This says, quote, "It's for people who buy a big soda in the morning, think like a big gulp or something like that. And as the ice melts all day, heavy sodas end up still tasting normal instead of watery because they had extra syrup in it." I guess, but I'm going to ask, before, all the ice is melted and stuff like that, how does it taste? Does it like blow your head off with sugar?
I'm sure it does. Your poor insulin is like,
How is it? Thank you. All right, we're staying on the old soda subject here. And by the way, is this when I should say we're going to have a new Chick-fil-A up in our area or not?
Yeah, where are they putting the new Chick-fil-A?
This is a rumor, but it came supposedly from the the Nextdoor app
Yeah.
people use. Apparently, and this is very specific, so I apologize if you're not in this area. But Jen, you know where the Fred Meyer is?
Murphy's Corner.
What's that?
Murphy's Corner.
Murphy's Corner, Fred Meyer. On one of those corners, you've got the Fred Meyer, and you got a Lowe's, and you got nothing. And then on the other corner was a strip center that used to have the bicycle shop in it.
I know what you're talking about. They're kind of clearing that out.
No, they've cleared it out. It's gone.
Okay. I haven't
that whole thing is gone, and rumor is it's going to be a Chick-fil-A.
Oh, are you so excited?
Well, I've never had the time to spend in a Chick-fil-A line to actually get to the Chick-fil-A window to order the Chick-fil-A food and enjoy it.
You don't work, so you can when the lines are short. There are times when the lines are short.
I don't work. What do you call taking care of 4 dogs?
Well, that's true.
I pick up a lot of dog poop every day.
Here's why we're talking about this story, because Chick-fil-A is about to open a beverage concept. I'll call it storefront.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be called Daybright. They're going to open their first one in Atlanta. I think that's where it is, in Atlanta. And it's going to offer drinks like specialty coffees, smoothies, and cold pressed juice, but no Chick-fil-A menu items. Chick-fil-A said it will share more details on Daybright, not Daylight. Daybright is what it's called in the future, but nothing from Chick-fil-A menus will be on it. Not even the drinks from the Chick-fil-A menu will be on there, like the frosted lemonade or milkshakes.
Right. Now, this seemed, as soon as I read that part, I was like, listen, I mean, I understand. I still think it'd be tough to go to unless you're just thirsty or you have some specialty drink that you really, really want to have. I would have a hard time going to the Chick-fil-A drink thing and then not saying, well, I also want to have a chicken sandwich.
Well, it's not even going to be called Chick-fil-A. So that you're going there and it's not even going to be called that. So it won't matter.
Okay.
Daybright. Taco Bell is in the process of expanding its Live Moss Cafe.
Their Live Moss Cafe. So that's going to be additional Taco Bell stores will have this Live Moss Cafe, which I think is also their specialty drink things. And McDonald's is testing an expanded beverage menu.
Yeah. There you go.
But that will be at Taco Bell stores and McDonald's restaurants. So unlike this Chick-fil-A thing, you say it's just going to be called Daybright. And
yeah.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? I have a feeling that they've researched it and decided this is a way for them to make more money.
Well, of course, they wouldn't do it
dollars.
if it wasn't. And I told you, remember we talked about those swig stores? That's when the dirty soda, I think, came up.
Right.
They have these swig stores. I think in the Midwest or middle of the country, they don't have them here. And it's just beverages. It's just like almost like a coffee stand that you could go to. I think you can go in the restaurant too. But all they serve is like sodas with like flavorings in them. And I think it would be fun to have here. Maybe we should look at opening one here, Kurt.
I'm not yucking your yum, as you say, but isn't that the same thing as those soda machines that serve like 10,000 different varieties of drinks? You can get your Coke with different added syrups and stuff like that.
Well, kind of, but not the same, not totally the same. I've heard it's very, very good.
Okay. Let's go on with that. Real quick, Toys R Us story in the news. If you're one of the people that misses Toys R Us, this might be good news.
You're a Toys R Us kid.
Are you a Toys R Us kid? I still stand by the fact that the giraffe should be named Jerome and not Jeffrey. I think Jerome Giraffe really flows better than Jeffrey Giraffe.
Okay. Maybe they'll consider that when they bring the stores back.
Will I die on that hill? Probably not. Toys R Us expanding its brick and mortar comeback by doubling the number of stores it currently has in the U.S. Now, that might not be that many stores because they filed for bankruptcy, I think, in 2017. And I think they pretty much closed all their stores, right? Toys R Us recently announced with its partner Go Retail plans to open 10 new flagship stores and 20 seasonal holiday shops by the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. Toys R Us filed for bankruptcy, with the company eventually being liquidated and sold to somebody, WHP Global in 2021. Since then, the new parent company has been aggressively rolling out new initiatives for the toy brand, including reopening stores in the U.S. No stores so far to be opened in Washington.
I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that that changes.
But if you're listening to us in California, Colorado, Iowa, Maryland, or Nebraska, evidently you guys will be getting new Toys R Us stores.
And you can be a Toys R Us kid again.
With Jerome Giraffe, exactly. Smoke alarms.
Yeah, does anyone actually have the recommended number of smoke alarms? That is the question. Many people don't check on their smoke alarms as often as they're supposed to, and they possibly don't even have the number of recommended ones in their home. And I'm doing this story because I know hot firefighter boyfriend Pat would want everyone to know this.
I'm pretty sure that we have more than the right number. We have smoke alarms in every room that are the kind that just notify you in the house, right? And then we also have the one attached to our security system that will notify the fire department and have them come straight out to you.
That's real fancy, Kurt. Here's the thing. Depending on your home's layout, you might need 5 to 10 smoke alarms. According to the National Fire Protection Association and the United States Fire Administration, you need 1 smoke alarm to be installed in each of the following areas of a home: inside each bedroom, outside each sleeping area, on every level of the home, basements and finished attics included. So if you live in a 2-story home with 3 bedrooms, you need 1 in the basement, 1 on the first floor, and 1 for each bedroom.
We have in a 2-story, well, we don't have a basement, but in our 2-story home, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out in the hall, 7 downstairs, 8 kitchen. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so you'd also need 1 in the second floor common area, like the hallway, which would cover the sleeping area zone. So that's 6. If you had a finished attic, that would make it 7. Why so many? The rate of deaths in residential fires are approximately 60% lower. That's significant, 60% lower in homes with adequate alarms versus those without. So get your smoke alarms, make sure the batteries are good.
Yeah, and you could buy them. I mean, I think Costco sells them in packs of like 3 or something, 2 or 3 that you can get.
Yep.
Smoke alarms are good.
They save lives.
Did Pat actually say, hey, you should probably do this story, or were you just doing it out of the kindness of your heart?
I was doing it out of the kindness of my heart because I care about people.
Do the little heart thing with your hands.
I care.
All right. This is going to lead to a question. This could be leading to the Kurt and Jen podcast question of the day.
It is the podcast question of the day, Kurt. This is it.
I was trying to do a tease. You said I didn't know how to do teases earlier.
Okay, go.
Here's the question. What food was the biggest disappointment once you finally tried it? I'm trying to think if I have one that I can't wait. You know what? I'm going to have to go back to, it's not a food, but, and this is going to age me, but when New Coke came out, I was like, oh, this is not good.
I don't know if I need to think about this.
Right.
I mean, go ahead.
I was going to say that this actually has been posted on the old interwebs. And so we do have some answers that people said. And actually, I agree with this one too. Truffle oil fries. They said, I expected gourmet, but they tasted greasy and artificial. I just think that truffle fries are like 90% truffle and, 10% potato, which is...
delicious. Yes.
What's that? No.
Delicious? Yes.
When you go to see the Mariners play, you can smell those dang truffle fries throughout the entire...
Well, those are garlic fries. Are they garlic truffle? Maybe they're garlic truffle fries, but their garlic is what you're smelling for sure.
Other foods people said was the biggest disappointment once they finally tried it, the McRib. Have you had that?
I think I tried it a long time ago. Someone actually said crumble cookies.
Yeah, it says crumble cookies, even baked same day. They were just stale, hard, and just okay.
Okay, mine weren't. I've tasted crumble cookies, and I can agree that I've been disappointed with how some of them have tasted, but they're not stale.
Well, I was going to say, isn't that just the nature of the beast, that maybe you go there on an off day and they left it in the oven a hair too long or something like that?
No. I don't
Finally, somebody said when I finally tried kombucha, it's like someone bottled the liquid from a defrosted freezer. And I know that your daughter, Riley, loves the kombucha.
She, yeah, she likes kombucha. She likes boba tea better.
Okay.
This is mine. And I just read it from this list. What did I finally try that I was like, lobster.
Oh.
It was too, I don't know. Maybe I want to say it was too rich. Like if I'm comparing lobster, if someone put a lobster and a crab in front of me, I'm taking the crab every day, all day, not the lobster.
My only complaint about lobsters, and it's my same complaint about chicken wings, and barbecued ribs. It's like it's an awful lot of work for a little bit of meat. You know what I mean?
I mean,
there's so much effort involved.
It's worth it though, but the prices of lobster is high. Same with
that is also true. So what we're looking for from you for our Friday show coming up, please share what food was the biggest disappointment for you once you finally tried it. And of course, we'll have those answers for you on Friday, right?
We'll post it on our Facebook page, CURT and Jen in the Morning, and also on Jen Pirak's page and also on Kurt Cruz's page.
Okay. You got a quick note in here as well.
Oh, I was going to mention, because you're in this area, this is a hyper local thing too. So I apologize for people that are not in this area. But tonight is the last night of the Mill Creek Town Center Summer Concert Series, Kurt Cruz, and Spike and the Impalers are playing. So come down and join me. I'm going to go. That's
a fun show too. Spike and the Impalers go back to the Bob Rivers show, radio show. Bob, amazing broadcaster, very, very like legendary. I mean, everybody in this town that was on radio, I wish I could be as good as Bob.
Yeah.
Spike was his co-host / producer type person. And so Spike and the Impalers, Mill Creek Town Center Summer Concert, that would be a good one. And that is tonight, probably about 7 o'clock or so.
No, it starts at 6 o'clock, Kurt Cruz.
Oh, dang it.
Early because it gets packed. So I'll see you there.
And the weather's supposed to be okay? I think it is.
Yes, it's like one of the nice days, not a nice day.
Awesome. Thank you for listening. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have this program for you. Please like, follow, and or subscribe.
We'll see you on Friday. Until then, make good choices, find joy, spread kindness, and
laugh, everybody.
good for the soul. See you soon. Thanks for joining us.